Hello, ladies. How are you? My name's Angela from Angela Simpson Functional Medicine, and I want to talk to you about motivation. And is this an issue that has been plaguing you potentially for several years, or is it something that you have noticed come up more recently? Because I work with a lot of females that tell me this is one of their primary symptoms. They feel not only kind of low, or sometimes even describing to me as feeling a bit depressed, but not always. Often just saying, I don't feel like I'm motivated to get things done that I normally could get done. When I get out of bed in the morning, I feel like it's hard for me to get motivated to get up and even make my breakfast, get ready for the day, get myself to work. If I have children, it's hard for me to get motivated and just get all the steps done that I need to do to get them out the door, whereas it used to seem a lot easier. Things that were normally part of my everyday life that I just moved through no problem seem to be a struggle now. To get myself exercising and moving my body seems like a struggle. It used to be no problem. Getting meals on the table at night, every night, even going shopping and getting things in the house so I'm prepared and organized to have three structured meals in my day. I just feel like I don't have the motivation and the drive to do it. Also, this lack of motivation is affecting often women's intercourse. So often they don't feel motivated to have intercourse in the first place. And if they do, they just actually don't feel like they have much desire when they're in the process. And so it's affecting their intimacy, it's affecting the connection that they have with their partner. And so, this really can affect all aspects of your life. If you're going to work and you have tasks lined up that you know you have to do and you feel like you're just not motivated to get them done, it's going to affect your productivity. It's going to affect your overall outcome of your work status. I mean, for some women I know, they said it's gotten so bad that they feel like they've had to go off work completely. They just can't seem to manage everything anymore. And they said, I just don't understand why it's happening because I never used to be this way. So if you feel like this is you, if you feel like it's potentially something that is crept up more recently and you're just wondering how can you tackle it, or maybe it's been bothering you on and off for several years, and you've just started to accept it, even though it's causing several issues in your life, know that it is something that you can address. You don't have to get up in the morning and drag yourself out of bed and feel like you can barely get things done. You don't have to go to work and feel like you're just completely non-productive, come home and feel the same as you get home. You don't have to have your relationships around you suffer, either at home, with your family and friends outside of your home, or with your relationship with your colleagues at work. All of these things are going to be affected if you're just not yourself, you're not motivated, energetic to get things done in life. And so there is something you can do about it. You don't have to just live with it. There are ways to get your motivation back, your energy back, that zest that you maybe once felt like you had for life that you feel like is gone. I know some women say it feels like someone's just pulled the plug on their energy and their motivation, and no matter what they do, they just can't seem to get it back. They tried doing some things like exercise, hoping that that will lift their energy and their motivation, but they say they find even they have a hard time doing that now. And so, how do we get this back? Quite commonly, it is related to symptoms of our hormones fluctuating and changing as we get, close to our 40s, into our 40s and beyond, and especially in that transition into menopause. But you don't necessarily have to just accept it, because often the reason we have these symptoms is not because our hormones are just fluctuating and changing in this time period of life, but it's because they are out of balance while they're fluctuating and changing. And so there are ways to get the balance back. And often the way to get the balance back is actually quite simple, but you do need to learn some techniques that are specific for females like you in this time period of life, of that transition into and towards perimenopause and menopause. And I've worked with so many women that I've done this with. I've definitely given them the techniques that they can use to restore their energy, their motivation, their zest for life, their intimacy with their partner. I've definitely helped women turn things around completely. And so this is possible for you. So don't feel like if you have, gone to the doctor to get all of those lab tests done that you think you should get done, or your doctor thinks you should get done, and most of them come back normal, and you wonder, what should I do now? Don't feel like if you've worked with other healthcare practitioners to work on your health and you haven't seen the changes you were hoping to, that it's not something that that you'd have to just accept and live with it. It's not something that you can actually do something about, because you can. And these lifestyle principles that I bring to you in a 6-week program that I'm offering now help you do just that. And so I know how this feels as well. I've definitely had a period of time in my life as my hormones started to fluctuate and change where I noticed this happening as well. And so I know there are ways to get the balance back. You don't have to just live with it. So if you want to get the motivation and drive back in your life that you feel like you're missing, I suggest that you sign up for my 6-week program. It is going to be offered starting on March 8th. And for a short period of time, there is a promo code, a discount offered for you if you are ready to sign up. And that sign up code will expire this coming Sunday at midnight. So you don't have long, but you have enough time. And the discount's fairly significant. And so it really is worth the value for you to sign up for the 6-week program if you feel ready to change your life, change your motivation. And the promo code is HHHY. And there is a link here that you can click on to join the program with that promo code. So I hope to see you there. There's already lots of awesome ladies signed up. It is going to fill up fast. So if you do want to sign up, make sure that you do it fairly quickly, especially with that promotion code. And I look forward to seeing you there. Take care and thanks.